And oh look, I've got keys to the room. Let's go ahead and... How's that for great camera skills? Anyway. Good morning, friends. It is early, sometime between 3:30 and 4 o'clock, and I'm getting ready to head to the airport right now. If you've been paying attention, no one was expecting this one, but I booked this cruise super last minute because a friend of mine is going to be on this cruise, and I thought it would be cool to go and surprise her. So she's not expecting me. I'm gonna try to find her as soon as I can once I get on board and whatever. And I'll maybe film her reaction and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I'm actually gonna be boarding the cruise ship later on today. So this is the first time I'm ever actually like flying to the cruise port the day of. When I fly to the East Coast, I have to go up the day before and stay in a hotel and whatever. But since it's the West Coast, I'm going out of Southern California. I have the advantage of being relatively close to there. And also they're an hour behind us, so we get the flexibility with that so that I can get there in time to embark the cruise, hopefully, if there's no delays and whatever. But that's the plan for this morning. I'm tired, as usual. I didn't get near enough sleep last night. I got almost none. So we'll have to make up for that at some point. But yeah, I'll take you with me. We'll see what we see and do what we do. And we'll talk soon. So Carlos dropped me off at the airport, and I'm always surprised by how busy it is at this time of morning. I mean, those early morning 5:30 a.m. flights are really quite packed normally. And upon checking in, I realized I had a layover in Las Vegas. I don't remember booking the flight that way. I almost always book direct when going to Southern California, but this is my first time flying into Long Beach, so maybe it's because there's a lot less options there versus LAX or even Ontario. But yeah, so I got my boarding pass and everything and made it through security relatively quickly considering how busy the airport was, and soon I was on the plane. My layover was in Las Vegas, and I was kind of bummed that I couldn't actually, get off and go visit the Strip for a little bit, but I just didn't have time, obviously. So Las Vegas was short-lived, and soon I was coming into the Southern California area, and I could see, all of the infrastructure and stuff at the waterline and the, different harbors and stuff. And then through my window, I could see the cruise ship off in the distance, which was also really cool. Landing in Long Beach was pretty painless, but one thing I noticed right away is that the planes don't actually have jet bridges that come and attach to them to take them to the building. You actually go down like a movable ramp like they used to do in the olden days, and then you go around and through into the building. And Long Beach Airport is mostly outside, which is kind of cool, but also kind of bizarre. Even the baggage claim is outside, which I wasn't expecting to see that, but it's just a small regional airport, and it definitely has a different vibe compared to LAX. All right, y'all, I'm here, and I'm about to go in to take a COVID test right now, so we'll see how that goes. Pending that, I shouldn't have any issues getting on the ship. And if you look right behind me, very washed out. There we go. That's Queen Mary. So I'm here. I'm in the right place. We'll talk soon. Seeing Queen Mary up close like that always feels like a cool moment. It's just a bummer that her future is so uncertain right now. But anyway, I got through the embarkation process, my COVID results came back negative, and before I knew it, I was walking up the gangway. And when I took my first step onto the boat deck, I smiled because there's always this sort of thrilling feeling that washes over me, and honestly, it never gets old. And when I entered the lobby, I was a little bit surprised by how small it is, but also I love how beautifully redone and everything it is. I don't know how this ship looked when it was the Victory, but I know some people weren't all that happy that it got redone into Radiance. If I recall correctly, the original theme of this ship was the Seven Seas, which seems really fitting for, a vessel that goes out on the ocean. But anyway, one of the first things that I did is grab one of the Carnival birthday beers that they released for the 50th anniversary. It's a smooth golden ale, but also I didn't have a drink package on this sailing, so it was also one of the cheapest ones they had on their menu.
And make sure all guests are accounted for, or you have to go over some safety instructions.
Excuse me, man, can I see your boarding pass?
What are you doing here?
What's up, friends?
Hi. Rooms, your cabins are now open and free for you to go explore.
Oh my god, dude! I don't freaking believe it!
Go check out your cabins.
After the big surprise moment, I told them to go get settled in and not to feel any pressure or anything, and that we would meet up later that evening. And so from there, I just went to my room to chill for a little bit. All right, so my bag is here already. That's kind of interesting. And oh, look, I've got keys to the room. Let's go ahead and... How's that for great camera skills? Anyway. Well, hi friends. So I've made it on board the Carnival Radiance in Long Beach. I actually came up here to surprise a couple of friends who are on this cruise. This was very, very last minute. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make this work, and I did. Also, you want to see something cool? Check it out. I got the little porthole rooms. This is one of those studios, so I've got, you know, the single bed and the couch. Like I had on, what was it? Liberty? Yeah, Carnival Liberty. But this one actually has the porthole windows, and it's no additional charge, that I could tell. So that's cool. This ship is nicely redone. I'm surprised at how, like, good of shape this is in. I am gonna actually try to get up early this trip and, do some different things that I wouldn't normally do. But, I also have friends with me too, so it'll be cool to see how things go with them. I haven't seen them in a really long time, and I'm sure they were super surprised to see me when they walked on board earlier. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. And I'll take you with me. We'll see what we'll see. Do what we do. I want to thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.